Hey, Count Bastion! The man in the black cape who left us with is in bad shape. We can't even hold him down anymore. Oh no, Your Majesty, we must return immediately. I will explain everything. Oh, thank goodness you're here. I couldn't hold him down anymore. Please, follow me. Yeah, he is kind of, Shh, calm down, sir. It's alright. You are a strong man. You will pull through. Please, you must calm yourself. Duke Running! It cannot be! Uncle Running! You're alive! You are alive! What's wrong, Uncle? Please speak to me. It's me, Alencia. It's no use, Your Majesty. Your noble uncle's mind has been broken by the drug that creates feral ones. No, how did this happen? Uncle! You must hold on! Uncle Running! Forgive me. Please give me a moment to collect myself. What happened back there? Who is that man? That is Duke Renning, the younger brother of Queen Crimea's last king and Queen Alencia's uncle. He was next in line to become the king of Crimea, but he was believed to be killed in the first attack by Dayan 3 years ago. I see. And what's wrong with him now? Bastion, no more secrets. It's time for you to tell us everything you know. Duke Running was apparently killed 3 years ago, but as you can see, he is still alive. Duke Running was one of the strongest warriors in Crimea, and while Dayan tried to kill him, he survived. When the Mad King heard of his skill, he had Running kidnapped and gave him the drug that creates feral ones. This drug made Duke Running even stronger, but shattered his mind. He became Bertram, one of Ashnod's infamous 4 riders. Yeah, you guys remember Bertram, that crazy-ass paladin we fought in the last game? After Her Majesty and company defeated him, I had him taken back to my castle. I hoped to find a cure, but I didn't want to raise false hope, Your Majesty, so I kept the secret. However, his mind continued to deteriorate, and there were no signs of improvement. As a last resort, I had Volk to investigate a way to cure him. Volk quickly discovered that Duke Running's transformation was engineered by a man called Izuka. This man made himself an aide to the new king of Dayan, and was not difficult to locate. Feeling that Running was running out of time, we kidnapped Izuka to learn more of the condition. Returning to Fire Castle, we interrogated Izuka at length and discovered more about his experiments. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Bjork are affected differently by the drug than Lagoos. Izuka then offered to create an antidote in exchange for his freedom. Did you agree to it? We refused without a second thought. Such a monster cannot be allowed to roam free. Besides, we know a more certain way to cure Lord Running. The Gauntlet of Rebirth! Prince Raisin, I beg of you, please save my uncle! I can't guarantee anything, Alencia, but I will try. Oh, thank you, Prince Raisin, thank you! Please give me a moment to myself. I must prepare. Are you sure about this? I thought the Gauntlet of Rebirth was too powerful and complex for a single hand to perform. If you guys remember correctly, Raphael did it by himself in the beginning of the game, when Muorim was affected by the feral drug thingy. So why are they thinking that Raisin can't do it when Raphael could do it? I know Raphael's a better Heron, the stronger Gauntlet user, but Raisin shouldn't have any trouble with it. Right now, however, Ashera's awakening has infused the world with order, and never felt stronger. What's more, Lord Renning's condition seems less severe than a true feral one. I think I can do this. Well, you're the expert. Just don't go taking unnecessary risks. I won't, Tiban. You needn't worry so much. I've grown a lot. Oh, yeah, just FYI, this is post-commentaries. This is why I can't really keep up with the audio sometimes, or video sometimes. Uncle, hold on! It worked. He's sleeping peacefully. When he wakes, he should be his old self. Oh, thank you, Raisin. Thank you! So how's Prince Raisin? He's asleep with a big contented smile on his face. He'll be fine. I suppose that we should give thanks to Goddess Ashera. Her power gave the strength to Prince Raisin and saved Duke Renning's life. It's hard to think of her as the bad guy after seeing a thing like that. Goddess Ashera, huh? I can't die until I see what she looks like. Okay, that's that. That's the end of that chapter. Save the game. Okay, time to continue doing commentary.
Ike and company managed to evade their persistent foes, finally arriving in Sienne, the capital of Benyan, the Tower of Guidance. According to the creed of the goddess, which has been taught across the continent by Benyan, this is where the goddess Ashera will appear during times of great crisis to lead the people to safety. As even the smallest child in Benyan knows, the tower is sacred and mere mortals may not enter. With the world edging toward catastrophe, the tower glows like a pillar of pure light, as though to pierce the very heavens.
Alright, Endgame, Rebirth. This is the final chapter of the game. It's a 5-part chapter, but this is the very end of the game. You can see the tower is shining bright as all hell. But like there's a bomb about to go off or something. That must be the Tower of Guidance. It's so bright. I can hardly bear to look at it. What's happening in there? Let's hurry, Ike. I can't imagine that the glowing is a good omen. We're running out of time. The outer gates of Sienne. The city gate is shut. I guess we'll have to force it to get to the tower. Ah, you guys made it! Screamer! I didn't realize your group had already revived. Yes, we've been here for quite some time. I've been itching to go inside and see what the bad guys have waiting for us. Screamer listened to reason, however, and agreed to wait here with us. We know nothing about the numbers or strength of the enemy. It seemed the safest to wait for the rest of you to show up. We pitched tent outside the gate. Hello, Micaiah. Any word from Yune? She came back to me a number of times during our trip, but nothing for the past few days. I see. Do we know where Tibarn and Lynch's group is? No word yet, no. Ike, it's wasted for us to just sit around waiting. Why don't you and I have a look inside? Wait, what's happening? Get ready for an attack, people. It is Kanagus and Gefka and Tibarn and Lynch's party. Kanagus? Kanagus, what are you doing here? In an occurrence I'm told is increasingly common. We heard a voice in our dreams and followed it here. And Lord Tibarn. I should have guessed your group would beat everyone here. Oh, actually, they had the longest route. We joined up with King Kanagus and mopped up the Disciples of Order around the castle. On the capital. The only ones left in the city are the ones who've been petrified. Good! I like air breathers with initiative! Yune, here to give us some next instructions? Yes, good guess! Everyone gather around, you all need to hear this. Good job, everyone. All three of the team got here, and a little faster than I thought you would. While you were traveling, I went around recruiting more help, including King Kanagus here. Unfortunately, it looks like Ashera had the same idea. By the time I made my way to Goldoa, there was no one there. What do you mean? Where were they? If you're saying what I think you're saying, then we could have a very big problem. Lots of very big problems. I don't know for sure, Tibarn. There aren't a whole lot of dragons altogether, but it looks like every one of them had joined the Shera. How could this be? I haven't seen them anywhere else on Tellius, so they must already be inside the tower. Let's camp for the night before walking into Shera's own home. Okay, go to info screen, talk to Renning. We're almost there. Tomorrow we head to the tower. Do not worry, Your Majesty. We will be right beside you. Through long tested by the trials of the goddess Ashera, we shall overcome, and our mission will be laid to rest. Yes, what we do now, we do not only for the people of Crimea, but for all the people of Tellius. Yes, we shall succeed. You are a courageous queen indeed. Who said that? Uncle! Are you alright now? Don't I look it? I stand before you in full health, thanks to your efforts, of course. Wonderful! I'm so relieved, Uncle. To you, Renning. Lucia, you have my gratitude for looking after Lincia so diligently. Bastion, Jeffrey, everyone, you have my sincere thanks. Please, Duke Renning, it is our joy to serve Her Majesty. Our loyalty extends beyond the Queen. Please do not forget that. Thank you. I appreciate your concern. Especially yours, Bastion. I stand by you, my lord. You have ever been my most loyal and clever confidant. Was it possible for you to acquire the things I desired? Indeed, my lord, for you to whom I owe my own disciples of esoteric and arcane, no task is too difficult. Your sword, your armor, and your faithful steed stand ready, so that the battlefield shall know your valor once more. You haven't changed a bit, Bastion. Always a clever one. Your praise is too much, my lord. Uncle, you intend to join the fight? Please, you mustn't push yourself too hard. My, how things have changed. Am I to take orders from the niece on what battlefields I am allowed to fight in? I am not the princess to be coddled and kept safe beyond the vanguard, Alincia. I am a knight of Crimea, and I will be one until I die. As long as I live, as long as I'm able to walk, and as long as I draw breath, I shall fight. It is my duty. I understand. Swear to me then. Swear to me that you won't die, that you won't ever leave me alone. I swear to you that I will never leave you behind. I swear it upon my pride as a knight and upon my love for my country. Now, Your Majesty, please grant me the honor of protecting you in battle. Oh, Uncle, you may have to compete for that role, I think. Duke Renning, I will not give up my place as the commander of Royal Knights, even to you. Let's take it outside then. Perhaps I'll remind you why you had never won a match against me. As you wish, Duke Renning. I will show you that I spent 3 years preparing solely to defend the Queen from harm. I have made it my life. Uncle! And Jeffrey, you too! Bastion, do something! Truly, I shall have to. After all, a match between such stalwart warriors needs to be judged. I believe I shall volunteer my services. Excuse me. Bastion! Oh, Your Majesty, let them be. Lucia, are you siding with them too? Doesn't all this remind you of a scene in Melior from years ago? Tomorrow is full of uncertainty. We may live and we may die. Yet here we are, enjoying a little scene of high drama from the glory-filled past. I'm glad of it. That's true. It's like a weight has been lifted off my chest. Why don't we follow them? We should enjoy our final night together. Of course, Your Majesty. Okay, Renning has joined our party now. Let's talk to Stefan. What can I do for you, Goddess Yune? You're very strange. What are you? That's a strange question, especially coming from you. Didn't you create all of us? I didn't create anything. Not Laguz nor Bjork. But I know what they are because I've watched them change and grow over time. You're not something I've seen before. I'm the same as the girl you dwell inside. Oh, I thought Makaya was the only one. She could hear my voice and sing the God of Release. But I learned that the others existed. There's that boy who's always with Ike, or the little girl who stays by the Queen of Crimea. She means Amy, Khalil's daughter. There are several in my village as well. They are my comrades. We all live under the same fate.